Welcome, time travelers, to this first episode of the Relaxing with History series. Today I will take you through an extraordinary journey, the history of man in prehistory. Who were we? How did we live? And what can we learn from the traces left by our ancestors? Take a seat, close your eyes if you like, and let's begin this journey. The content is meant to entertain, relax, and why not, teach something about history. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to continue exploring with us the past, the origins of man, and many other fascinating stories. Click on the bell not to miss any of our new content. Africa is universally recognized as the cradle of humanity. Here, millions of years ago, the earliest ancestors of humans took their first steps. And it is in Africa that we find the oldest fossil remains of our predecessors, such as Australopithecus afarensis, better known as Lucy, discovered in Ethiopia in 1974, which we will return to later. This continent has witnessed an extraordinary journey, the evolution of hominids into modern humans. The Great Plains of the African Rift Valley, with their open, resource-rich landscapes, provided the ideal environment for the development of early hunter-gatherer communities. Here, nature provided both a refuge and a challenge, prompting our ancestors to develop ingenuity and adaptability. But it is not only fossils that tell us this story. Stone tools found at sites like Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania represent the earliest tangible evidence of human creativity. These objects are not just rocks, but symbols of a growing intelligence, of a desire to dominate the surrounding environment. Think for a moment of the vastness of the African continent. Endless deserts, golden savannas, dense rainforests. Each ecosystem offered unique challenges and shaped different hominid species. And while Homo habilis learned to build tools, Homo erectus went further, exploring new lands and lighting fires. Human evolution is a story of adaptation, ingenuity, and resilience. It all begins with Australopithecus, who lived between 4 and 2 million years ago. This distant ancestor of ours had a curious appearance. It walked on 2 legs but still retained ape-like features. Imagine a creature little more than a meter tall, moving among the trees and plains of East Africa. Then about 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis, known as the able-bodied man, appears. He was the first to make tools from chipped stone. These tools were simple but revolutionary, such as, for example, sharp points for cutting meat or work stones for breaking bones. This ability to manipulate objects represents a turning point in our evolution. Later, about 1.9 million years ago, Homo erectus made its appearance. This hominid was taller, with a robust body structure and a more developed brain. But what really set him apart was his intentional use of fire. Think of what it meant: light at night, warmth during cold winters, and a powerful means of keeping predators away. Speaking of curious anecdotes, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about how much history can change through a simple discovery in the ground? Let's talk about Lucy, humanity's most famous ancestor, and the extraordinary site of Olduvai Gorge. It was November 24th, 1974, when a team led by paleoanthropologist Donald Johanson made an incredible discovery in the Afar region of Ethiopia. As they walked among rocks and sand, they noticed small bones emerging from the ground. Those remains belonged to a female Australopithecus afarensis, who lived about 3.2 million years ago. But why the name Lucy? On the night of the discovery, the team celebrated by listening to the Beatles song, "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds," and that's where the name came from. Lucy taught us that our ancestors were already walking on 2 legs much earlier than we thought. Let us now move to Tanzania, to the famous Olduvai Gorge. This site is considered one of the most important places for understanding human origins. It was here that Louis and Mary Leakey discovered stone tools and remains of ancient hominids dating back about 1.8 million years. But there is a curious anecdote. In 1959, it was Mary Leakey herself, while her husband was resting, who spotted the skull of Paranthropus boisei, also known as the Nutcracker Man, for its huge molars. This discovery changed everything, showing that human evolution was much more complex than imagined. Many of the greatest archaeological discoveries have come about through a mix of luck, intuition, and perseverance. Sometimes all it takes is a small detail, such as a bone sticking out of the ground or an unusual reflection in the sun, to rewrite entire chapters of our history. Archaeologists like Johansen and the Leakeys remind us how important it is to observe carefully and never give up. Lucy and Olduvai Gorge are not just archaeological discoveries. They are open windows into our past. They remind us that there may still be incredible secrets beneath our feet, ready to be revealed. Understanding our prehistoric origins is not only a search for the past, but a reflection on our future. It helps us recognize our place in the world, preserve our culture, and learn lessons from our ancestors that we can still apply today. Only by looking back can we progress into the present and the future, strengthened by the knowledge that we are, after all, the result of millennia of history, evolution, and connection to all that surrounds us. Looking back to our origins is an act of awareness. The challenges we face today are not so different from those of our ancestors. Like them, we are called to be resilient, to adapt to difficulties and to build deep connections. Our strength lies not only in the technologies we possess, but in our ability to cooperate, respect nature, and value our connection with others. Every step we take today is a reflection of millennia of evolution, ingenuity, and experience. Let us rediscover our connection to history, for in the past lie the keys to facing the future with courage, solidarity, and hope. If you enjoyed this video and would like to continue exploring with us the past, the origins of man, and many other fascinating stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell not to miss any of our new content. And if you were inspired by this video, please leave a like. Your support is crucial to growing this community and moving forward together on our adventure in learning about the world around us. Thank you for being part of this journey.